Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really easy chicken curry that can feed the family with little to no real cooking effort. You've just got to prep a little bit. Now I've got here 2 kilograms of chicken thighs. I'm not going to use all of them. I'm just going to use half a dozen, but this is the cheapest way to buy chicken, so it's cheap and affordable. And all I did there was just take all the skin off them, so it's a bit healthier. It's got a bone in there, and we're going to use that to flavour the chicken, the curry. And all I'm going to do there with the breasts, the thighs, sorry, is just going to give them a score because we're going to impart some flavour onto these. So just simple, score the chicken, nice and straightforward, and then move them over the side. Now while I'm doing that, I just want to say welcome to the channel. I know it's been a while, I do apologise, but hopefully you can this will be the beginning of a new season and we'll get cooking and I'll show you what I've been having. So in here I'm going to put some Gara Masala. I've just got a container just because it's easier to get your hands in and get mixing. We're going to put in some turmeric. Then we're going to put in some onion salt, some garlic salt. And then we're just going to get our hands in really and give it a good old rub. This way, we're going to start the processing, and that's why we've put the slits in the chicken, so that we can get that sort of marinating, I suppose, would be the easiest way to do it, or to say. So just get your hands in, get them coated. If you've got a container, brilliant. If you've not, in a bowl, bit of cling film over the top, then pop them in the fridge. Do this before you start anything else. That way they've got at least 20 minutes where they're marinating there. So get them in nice and straightforward. I do apologise that I've been away. Unfortunately life took over, but like I said, I've not actually been cooking anything that different. So if you have been looking forward to the videos, I am sorry, but I will try and get back to it. Now, with the next bit, get your pan. I've cracked some cardamom pods and I'm putting them in the oil just to let them sort of flavour the oil. So this is the bit where you want it on a medium heat. You don't want to be frying them too quickly because you want everything here now that we're about to do to caramelise, and you're building the flavours of the curry, okay? Now, into this, what we're going to add is we're going to add in some other flavourings. So, exactly the same flavourings that we put in the chicken. Really that easy. You're transferring the seasonings so that it all comes in, and it just gives you a nice, easy balance. So, now, and this, what I'm going to put in here, I've got these. These are garlic and ginger cubes. You buy them from the supermarket here in the UK. Really cheap and cheerful. You can just put, get fresh ginger, fresh garlic, or buy the paste, get it in. But I've got cubes there, so I'm using those. They're in the freezer. Great. It's so handy to have. And again, garam masala, turmeric, onion salt, garlic salt, even though it has got garlic in it. And then the next two are not in with the chicken, and that's black pepper and salt. So you see the black pepper. And these are all maybe a teaspoon each. There's not lots and lots going in here because we're going to use them just to marinate and get it going. So you want to give that a good old stir. And you can see I did this in real time, so you could actually see how quick it's going. Some chili flakes. adding in there, just so that it does give it a little bit of a kick. But you can add fresh chilies in and keep them for later, depending on how spicy you want it. This is really mild. It's more flavoursome curry than blow your head off curry. So give that a stir, and you want to cook these spices through, so you've not got any raw spices in there. So pop that to the side, give it a couple of minutes, and you can see that it's starting to turn colour. You know it's ready because your kitchen smells amazing. Put in your onion. Now I've got two onions here, and it's going to look at this stage like, hang on a minute, what we doing here? There's way too much onion. They will reduce right down, and by the end product, you won't even know it's in there. So get all your onion in. Now you want to give this a good mix so that all your onions are coated in your spice mix that you've just done. I cannot stress enough how important this stage is. I said there's not much cooking techniques involved. It's just patience and let the caramelization of the onions and the sweating down of the onions and everything just take place. Time is your biggest asset here. So covered your onions, got them all mixed. All you're going to do now is I'm adding in a tiny little bit of splash of water, and then you're going to cover it. By doing that, you're going to actually steam the onions a little bit. So again, it'll help soften them down. So literally splash of water. Give it one last mix. Your pan should be hot enough. And then you're just going to put a lid on and let them reduce right down. From here, now this, you can serve this obviously with whatever you want. I'm just showing you how to do the curry bit. So you can see there, after a few minutes, they've started to come soft. That's because they've started to, with the water and the steam. So now, lid off, you're going to cook them through and just leave them and let them go, and then they'll come to this. And here is your base for your curry. Now into that, you're going to add in some tomato paste. Give that a good mix. Get that all incorporated in. So again, you're cooking through the raw paste. Here, there's nothing that you're just cooking it through just a couple of minutes. And it's starting to turn that beautiful colour. But that's all those onions reduced right down into that. So it's all just packed flavour. Now, I've just pushed them to the side because I'm going to lay in the chicken thighs. Now, I literally bought these from the supermarket. It was 2 kilograms of chicken thighs for skin on, bone in, which is, if you're cooking anything like this, you want to keep the bone in, get a bit of flavour. A little bit of butchery saves quite a bit of money, it turns out, here in the UK. So, got them all in the pan. I've left them to go, get the lid on them, let them cook for a bit, give them a bit of mix. You can see there, and this was literally 5 minutes. Just give them a turn around. You can see they're starting to cook through. And all you're doing is, I'm just turning them over just to make sure that they're all getting nice and coated. You can start to see it's thinking about coming away already. Watch your fingers. So I started them on the juicier side first, and then put the scored side underneath. Now, to this, I'm going to add in 1 tin of tomatoes. Okay, so 1 tin of tomatoes. Now, this here is, give it a bit of a mix. So try to get it in the sides. Give everything on the top a coat. And then what you're going to do is you're going to flip them, then flip them again. That way the tomatoes are sort of getting into the bottom, but they're also mixing in with all that great onions and the spice mix that you made. So they're starting to pick up the flavour. Now, After this, the key to it is just to let it go. Just as long as you can. Low heat, let it go. Okay, so you're literally just going to flip it over. You see there? Then flip it over again, and then you've got everything covered. So, nice and simple. Lid on, leave it. Leave it for maybe, I don't know, an hour if you can. The great thing about thighs is they can take a good cooking. So after an hour, it'll look something like this. And it'll literally, wooden spoon, and it's just coming apart. Literally coming apart like that. Nice and easy. So next thing you're going to do, you're just going to shred it all up. And there's your curry made. So once you've literally shredded your chicken into it, and that, my friends, is my curry. Easy chicken curry. You can serve it with rice, naan breads, whatever you want. I'm just showing you the curry side of things. Guys, great to be back. I hope you're looking after yourself and each other out there. And as always, from my family to yours, thanks very much for watching. Till the next time, Single Dad, signing off.